Greetings everyone, sluzzle699 here, casting for my cousin, sluzzle699. For those of you who don't know him, he seriously damaged his voice box back in 1993 and is unable to speak. He's also a member of the dark side, has his own lightsaber, and plays the most degenerate decks in Wild. Now, a collection of decks that Sluzzle specifically despises is most combo Warlock decks. You know, Mechathune Lock, Owl Warlock, those sort of decks. And a deck that Sluzzle loves is Big Priest. So Sluzzle saw a deck online, Big Priest running Hakar, the Soul Flayer. And so what this does is it shuffles the blood spells into each deck. Because the Warlock is drawing a lot of spells, they'll draw that spell, put more into their deck. And so basically, they're unable to get their combo off unless they say, like, get their hand up to 10 cards and mill the blood spells. And so it looks here that Sluzzle did, in fact, queue into a Warlock. It's probably Mechathune or Owl, but still it could be Dark Lair, Giants, Warlock. Those are both decks as well. But the Runic Egg pretty much gives away that this is a Mechathune or an Owl lock. Now, Sluzzle does have the Shadow Essence in hand. The top deck palm reading is incredible. So Sluzzle is going to be able to play Shadow Essence on his turn 4. Now, if you look at the minions that are in this deck besides Hakar, you've got Moag as a 2-of, Blood of Gahoon as a 2-of, and 1 Scrapyard Colossus. Now, obviously, Hakar is terrible against aggro. If you play Shadow Essence and you get Hakar against aggro, you're probably gonna die. You're also kind of playing a bit of an RNG game because the Shadow Essence, of course, doesn't guarantee the Hakar. That's a beautiful choice off the palm reading, by the way.
Blessings to you.
And emoting to go with it. That's great because now the Warlock loses 2 draws. But again, you're not guaranteed to get the Hakar off the Shadow Essence, but hopefully at some point, if you don't, maybe you'll draw it, maybe you'll get another Shadow Essence. We'll see how it goes. Now, you'll notice that Sluzzle's opponent played a Dirty Rat against him. That's because Big Priest is not a meta deck right now. Usually, if someone is queuing into a Priest and they see them playing, say, Shadow Essences, palm readings, things like that, they're a combo Priest. Sluzzle's not a combo Priest, and his opponent has just realized that. Sluzzle also got super lucky pulling Hakar off the Shadow Essence. You can see his opponent vigorously reading the card. So here comes the Rod. Now this seems like a mistake to me. Sluzzle's opponent is letting him kill off the Hakar. And of course the point of Big Priest is you bring back the minions over and over again. So Sluzzle went for some RNG here, didn't get a Resurrect spell. Psychic Split, though, on a Hakar would be pretty good. But Sluzzle cannot Resurrect with anything in hand, but he may as well get those Corrupted Bloods in the deck ready to go. Which are going to cause his opponent all sorts of problems. Another nice addition to this deck is the Zarella the Devout, because the Zarella does repeat the Hakar Death Rattles. It's also nice to get a bit of armor sometimes, or some 7/7 taunts. But in this build, I really like it for the getting more Corrupted Bloods into your opponent's deck. So Sluzzle's opponent is just spreading here. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Maybe they're getting ready for a backfire or something, but it seems like a lot of minions to throw down for no reason. And Big Priest doesn't always, but it could run Psychic Scream or Discover Psychic Scream, so that'd really slow down the Warlock. This list doesn't run it. So Sluzzle went Shadow Visions into Shadow Visions, which tells me that he's trying to get a Resurrect spell. He got one. Hakar number 2 is on the board. Now keep in mind that Spellstone that's been reduced to 5 mana, it's only going to bring back 1 Hakar because the Spellstone brings back different minions. Okay, so I guess I was kind of right on the backfire. There's another rod. Opponent trades again. I don't know about that. Like 9 damage to the face isn't that scary with all that armor. Okay, so Sluzzle draws one of his corrupted bloods. Okay, so choices here. Sluzzle could Spellstone for 1 Hekar. Well, looks like that's what it's going to do. To be honest, it's fine. It's all about just getting as many corrupted bloods into his opponent's deck, and then his opponent just dies on the spot. Still no. Oh, there's been a couple. Yeah, no corrupted bloods drawn yet. Backfire. That seems really foolish. At this point, Sluzzle's opponent knows that he's Big Priest. There's no reason to slam a rat down. Are we going to see Plague of Flames? Very well. So now there's a Hekar and a Vargoth in the res pool. And there are 3 Hekars, I believe, in the Zarella pool. So this is a pretty sick play.
Blessings to you. Those we love are never truly.
Okay, so there's Hekar number 1. Hekar number 2. Hekar number 3. Not bad for Sluzzle. Okay, so his opponent's drawing Corrupted Bloods. Drawing more cards. Always interesting. So the Rifts don't dilute the Corrupted Bloods because the Rifts are still going to draw more cards. Defile. Mortal Coil? Okay.
Shuffle off.
More Corrupted Bloods.
To think you're actually useful.
Is this lethal? I think it's lethal.
Truly a marvel.
Go Sluzzle!
I'm almost out of cards.
So yeah, if you want to try this deck out for yourself, you'll find the deck code in the description below. If you want to help support this channel and Sluzzle, feel free to click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and until next time, hope to see you again. GG Sluzzle. GG, I'm proud of you.